Hey, everybody. Good evening and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. Alan Slaughter-Zinski here, and we continue with our partnership with the EAFL. That is the Elite American Football League. And I'll tell you what, Michael Torres and Ron Scarlatta, co-owners of the EAFL, have done an outstanding job at growing this league in such an extremely short period of time. Take a look on your screen right now, if you will. By my count, that's 25. Count them, 25 teams. And tonight, we're going to talk to a couple of owners who merged two teams together to build one powerhouse of a squad. So before I even begin to tell you about them, far be it from me, let's let these gentlemen tell you about it. We got Eric Mincey, Coach Butchie, and Jarvis Jones here on with us. And first of all, gentlemen, welcome to Brevard Sports Network. And Jarvis, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about the team that you are merged. What team did you have?
I had the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets based out of St. Augustine, Florida. Last year was our first year, running the thing in the FCFL, and we did pretty good. And proud to be in the EAFL now.
All right, and then let's bring in Coach Butchie. And Coach, first of all, congratulations and welcome here to Brevard Sports Network. Tell us a little bit about the team that you're merging, and tell us a little bit about you.
My organization was called Northeast Outlaws. We played out of Blacker, Florida. Also a first-year team. We played in the UFL this season. We made it to the conference championship this year for first-year team. I'm very proud of that. We was only thing we was missing was a couple of pieces, and I believe we got that now. So I think we're gonna bring it this season.
Well, now you guys have now joined together with the Tri-County Rebels. Now, Coach Butchie, how do you guys know each other?
That's actually my blood cousin. That's my blood cousin.
It? Okay, all right, I got you. And then Jarvis, tell us a little bit about how this conversation got started, because you both had successful first-year franchises in some decent leagues. How did the conversation get started to say, well, you know what, let's get together, let's do this? How'd that all happen?
Well, to be totally honest with you, last year we were supposed to do this together, and we ended up going separately. And then both teams got a good group of guys that actually play together. Some are family, and they actually started the conversation behind our back. And we would be one big team, man. And that's how the conversation became about.
And then, I guess it didn't take long for you guys to say, yeah, you know what, we're going to go ahead and do this. Let me just say this. If there's one thing that I'm seeing on a trend with this league, is that each new team, look at this logo, man. Tell me about this logo. Whose idea was it for this? That is, pardon my French, everybody watching, but that is one badass logo. Tell me about that, man. So, any of you.
Honestly, we had a logo, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, we had a tough time picking that logo. We went from Bulldogs to Saints, and then we went to the Rebels, and then and then it was like, oh, it looked like an outlaw, man. And it kind of does, but that's not really the thing. So we just went ahead and stuck a jacket on the card up there.
Yeah,
I like it, man. I think it looks good. Coach Butchie, tell me a little bit about your football background, man. What are you bringing to the table for the Rebels next year from a coaching and ownership perspective?
Well, I played football all my life. Never really got to go to the next level. I chose the military instead. But I never stopped loving the game, watching the game, playing the game. After playing semi-pro for 3 or 4 years, I then owned my team. And my specialty is DBs. I love to coach the DBs. I believe I got a group of DBs this year that's going to be probably top in the league. we gonna go ahead and put that out there. I think my DB is gonna be a force to be reckoned with this year. But that's my specialty, man. I come with grit. I love my guys, and I come very structured. I come very disciplined. You know what I mean. Let's keep the football. Let's work hard, and let's get the rewards of working hard. You know what I mean. We got to work hard first, then we play hard.
I like it. I absolutely like it. And Jarvis, for you, tell us a little bit about what you're bringing to the table from your football background. Tell us a little bit about that. I think Jarvis has froze up on us, so we'll check it. We'll check back in with Jarvis. So, Coach Butchie,
Right.
from an ownership perspective, tell me a little bit about how it was your first year owning a team. What did you learn, and what did you learn that you're bringing to the EAFL?
Definitely learned a lot. Definitely learned that it ain't as easy as you would think it is to keep 30 to 40 guys all together moving toward the same goal. Definitely some ups, some downs. But what I did learn was that if you handle the small things, the big things that handle themselves. So just bringing that aspect into the EFAL, or the EAFL. I love what Torres is doing with it. I think that's the way I want to take my organization as far as like what he wants to do with the league. And I think we're gonna fit well. We're gonna be an asset. And like I said, everything I learned from last season is, go with what's gonna be best for everybody in the organization and for football.
I like.
Don't do we it's a lot of stigma. It's a bad stigma on us, and we just need to, play good football and be man. You know what I mean? And I like that's what Torres is trying to bring to semi-pro right now.
Let's see if Mr. Jarvis has unfroze. All right, yeah, I see him blinking, so we're good. He ain't frozen up. Jarvis, from a football perspective, tell us what you're bringing to the table from a football perspective, and a little bit about your football background.
From a football perspective, man, I'm bringing in the mindset of offense.
Okay.
I play quarterback. I played quarterback for a couple of different semi-pro teams, and my knowledge has grown over these past few years. So where now I'm reading defense before I even get to the line. And this year, with the offense, this year, I plan on bringing heat. And I just want them to know that our offense will be something to be dealt with. Offensive line, we have a great group of offensive line, and our receivers are top notch. I believe in them this year. And just from what I know at quarterback and the plays I have ran and the defense that I have seen, I believe I got something good this year.
Well, how about from an ownership perspective with 1 year with St. Augustine? What have you learned? What did you learn there from an ownership perspective that you're bringing to the EAFL?
From an ownership perspective, I'm bringing the humbleness. Sometimes guys get they overdo it, and like I bring in humbleness. I see that we have a lot of talent, and to be a well team, you have to be organized. You know what I mean? You have to be well put, and you have to have structure. That's
Gotcha.
what I'm.
Well, I tell you what, guys, it's funny because in Coach Butchie, that $10,000 payout's pretty sweet too. Runner up gets $3,000, $5,000 to the championship rings. As long as you've been around semi-pro football, have you ever seen anything like this?
No, this is my first year ever seeing anything like that. This is definitely a first for me.
I'll tell you what, it's exciting with everything that Michael Torres and Ron Scarlatta are bringing to the table. If there were one or two things, Coach Butchie, that we need to know about the Tri-County Rebels, what would those one or two things be? And you both can't say the same thing.
All right. For one, everybody already knows me as an outlaw, and they know we bring in grit. We bring in pressure on that football field this season. I think we're gonna be one of the top teams in North Florida, and I'm gonna stamp that.
All right. Now, now Tri-County, what area up around the St. Augustine area? Is that where you guys are?
St. Augustine.
Yeah, up in that
Go
area.
ahead, Jarvis.
Okay. All right. And Jarvis, how about for you? What would you want everybody to know about your organization?
Honestly, I want them to know that we're putting up points, and I want them to know that our offense will be something to be reckoned with. That's what I want them to know.
You know why I like it? Because I'm an old quarterback myself, and as soon as you said I'm putting up points, and go back and watch the video because your head was nodding. You were lockstep in with that. You were like, "We are putting up points," and you know what? You got me convinced. Putting up points, guys. I'm sure you had your pick of the litter. You both played, and each of you played in different leagues last year. Jarvis, since I'm here with you, aside from the big payouts the EAFL is offering, what was it about the EAFL that drew you to this league?
It was promotion that it was off of. It wasn't so much the money. The money is nice, but it's also for the guys that's playing that want to go further in football. It's for the younger guys. We're kind of old and we're more experienced. Those guys who want to go to college and who want that arena contract, who want that overseas contract. That's what it was about with me and the EAFL.
How about for you, Coach Butchie? What was it about for you?
I'm just piggyback off of what Jarvis said. I don't think it was all about the money. It was more, even we both said structuring your organization and structuring the league. I believe in Torres' structure because I know him from a coach. I know his reputation as a coach. So it was more how the league was going to be structured, and I believe it was going to be fair. So I said we got to go here. I believe in it. You know what I mean?
Well, guys, I tell you what, man, I couldn't be more thrilled. And as I watch all these teams jump in, from my perspective, I'm excited because I get to travel all around the Southeast, and I can't wait to get up to St. Augustine to check out the Tri-County Rebels next year. Gentlemen, are you holding tryouts? How can we find you have a website, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any of that? Who wants to tell us about how we can get in touch with you guys if we want to try out for your team?
Honestly, we haven't even.
My name on Facebook is.
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
my
Coach.
name on Facebook is Butchie Mincey. We haven't really. This is still a new merger. We've been merged for the last couple of weeks, so we haven't really got the page set yet, but it will be coming. But I'm Butchie Mincey on Facebook or Messenger, and Jarvis is J Jones. So anybody who's looking to join the squad or to come and try out with us, hit me or Jarvis up. Everybody know either one of our captains. You'll see them posting the logo. Just get with somebody who that's associated with us until we get that page up.
And go ahead.
I was also saying that we will begin practice. I guess you could say a tryout. We begin practicing next Wednesday.
All right. Well, there you have it. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. The Tri-County Rebels, brand new to the EAFL, and Eric, Coach Butchie Mincey, and Jarvis Jones, your owners. Guys, thanks for joining me tonight. And once again, thanks to Michael Torres. And we'll be back here. These interviews can happen at a moment's notice because updates are constantly happening with the new league. And again, go to the Elite American Football League, EAFL.com on the web. It's a beautiful website. And the Elite American Football League on Facebook. So for Coach Butchie, for Jarvis Jones, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski right here on the Brevard Sports Network, home of the EAFL. I got one question before I go. Are you elite?